All right, that's a pretty good wrap up, I think, of the first team. But let's move on to the second team now. We have Steve Tanner, who you don't know, but he submitted 82. He's a friend of mine. He's a good golfer. Then we have Johnny Mack there at the top end of their team. What do you think about those characters?
Well, here's what bothers me about this Tanner character, and I don't know him, as you say, but he's used to playing in the Carolinas. That seems to me to be a distinct advantage.
I hope so.
Johnny Mack, we all know what Johnny Mack can do. I played with him also in the Danny Price, and he's driving it beautifully. He's always going to be a force.
Yeah. In the middle, from the B column there, they got Ace, who submitted 92, which is a little high for Ace, but he tells me he hasn't broken 90 all year. Smitty, 86, and GC, 88. And Ron Paola, wild card. We've met Ronnie, but I can't recall if I played golf with them. So what do you think about the middle of their lineup there?
Well, here's the funny thing, Sledge. I used to know someone named Ace, but he was always shooting like 83, 84.
Yeah,
so
I remember that guy.
You recruited someone new, or what's going on with that? Paola bothers me because he's used to playing courses like Beth Page and all the rest, and so when he gets on just a little bitty old municipal course,
Yeah, Highland Hills might be beneath him, huh?
Yeah, he might go like 74, 75.
A little.
But GC and Smitty, a great pairing. I don't want to jump ahead of you, but you got Smitty and Boo Boo, a couple of icons on that team. They're going to have some good chemistry.
Yeah, and as you say, Boo Boo's there, and then also Square. Square says he hasn't played much, but he's submitting a 94, which is a little bit higher than he's been recently, but seems like a lot of people are in that boat. Things change. But so that rounds off their team. We all know Boo Boo's a dangerous 95.
Absolutely. Boo Boo always brings his game, and Square will bring that baseball swing. And we'll see how he's timing those fastballs this week.
One of the questions I were getting all week was, why did you need our handicap so quickly? If you're pulling out of a hat, it doesn't really matter. I said, well, there's a new wrinkle this year in the format, and that's it gets to where I'm calling it Sledge Shootout 360. As I teased in an email, it will test your golfing skills from 360 degrees. I don't want to go on too long, but in a nutshell, the scramble this year on Saturday afternoon counts for the points for the shootout crown. And effectively, we're doing the first 3 rounds the same. Friday morning will be foursome or 4-ball, better ball. Friday afternoon's foursomes, the alternate shot. Saturday morning singles. Saturday afternoon is now going to be a scramble. We'll have 2 teams of 4 from each side. Now here's the wrinkle.
Yeah.
Here's the wrinkle. The best team comes in first, gets 3 points. The team who comes in second gets 2 points. The team who comes in third gets 1 point. The team who comes in last gets 0. In effect, this is a way for a team to perhaps catch up and steal the crown in the last round. If they sweep the scramble, earning first and second, they can earn 4 points in that one session. The biggest.
Are you saying that a captain's going to have to decide whether to put all of his best players together,
yes,
or to split them up in order to get as many points as possible?
That's exactly what I'm saying. And there's no handicaps in the scramble, of course. So the captain is going to have to make a very, very critical decision. And he'll have to decide if he's ahead or behind. Does he want to try to protect the lead, or is he going to go no holds barred and try to get first and second? In the history of the shootout, Bringer, and you'll know from Sledge Shootout homepage at wikispaces.com, no team has ever won by more than 3 points except for the 2003, which was sort of an anomaly. The South beat the North by 5 points. Beyond that, 3 points has been the largest margin of victory. In effect, this extra session, if you want to call it that, the potential for drama is insane.
And pressure.
And pressure. And pressure.
Sledge, are you able to now tell us who the captains are for these teams?
I believe I am. 2 months ago, I had a lunch in downtown Charleston with Tom Smith. Tom Smith asked me, in a very sincere manner, whether he might one day be considered for captaincy of the Sledge Shootout.
I know it's been a dream.
It has been a dream of Tom's for a long time. Tom Smith is going to captain a team, and I am proud to say that. He has been a good member of the Sledge Shootout. He goes back to Lafayette. Tom Smith came to Lafayette, so you got to hand it to him. Boo Boo Reardon, his former ICAI at John Carroll, I originally asked Boo Boo if he'd be interested in doing a captaining stint again. Remember, he was a captain of the North when Sheila was a captain there.
Right.
And he agreed, of course, but it ended up by the random draw they're on the same team. So I'm thinking that those two will be co-captains. And I've also talked to a couple people on the first team. And here's a guy who's been site coordinator for 3 years, been an integral part of the whole process, but never been captain. I am asking, or sort of announcing, that Breen Reardon is going to be a captain of the first team. And my hope is that his brother... No, listen, don't get too broken up over this. It's a lot of pressure, as you say. I mean, you're going to put on a different hat.
A lot, Sledge.
I know. Well, here you are as an analyst saying how hard it's going to be captain this year, and now you're him. You think about that?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, well, you got to.
But you know what? I accept that responsibility. I love the team we have together, and
yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and my hope is, if everything falls together, my hope is that Dennis, Nish, Hen, Stir, Baba Kanish, Reardon will be your co-captain, and I'm going to talk to him tonight, hopefully before this is published on the interweb. So that would be exciting, I think. Boo Boo and Tom Smith and Breener and Nish captaining our teams, and the added wrinkle of having to manage the scramble teams. Yeah, you could end up putting all your better players in one group just hoping to defend a lead. But theoretically a group can earn 4 points, right? So if they sweep first and second, that's 4 points. That's a huge turnaround. So I can't wait. It's always my favorite part of the weekend to me. So to have it really mean something. And I got to give props to Gene Pompili. He's the one who told me the one day, I just wish the scramble was part of the event, and we brainstormed this plan. So, Gene, good on you, boy. Good on you. So, look, I don't want to go on forever. I could sit here and talk Sledge Shootout all night. I can, especially if
we might.
We might. I could do it. It's just a matter of digital space and whether YouTube will actually allow this on there. So. But yeah, I've enjoyed this, and I think it's shaping up to be an incredible event. I like this pick 'em out of a hat kind of idea. I think it worked. I think the columns worked. I mean, to have the exact same average score against team to team, who can sort of complain about that? I mean, it's straight up. So I'm really looking forward to it.
We're all looking forward to August, Sledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job setting it up, as always.
Yeah, well, thank you. And thanks to Tom Smith and his sister Patty for helping us out. We're looking forward to their hospitality here in just 4 weeks. Can't believe it. Okay, that's all for tonight. Breener, I appreciate you coming in. Sorry I couldn't fly you down here, but this worked out pretty well. And I enjoyed your analysis and your commentary, and I'll look forward to more of that. And your captaincy. I guess we're teammates again. We weren't teammates last time, so I'll look forward to that. For all of you out there, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and I hope you chime in perhaps even with your own video. You can respond. Feel free to do so, and just let us know and post it, and we'll put it up on the website and get it out there to all of our readers and viewers. So that's it for tonight. Have a great night. Keep in the fairway, and see you in 4 weeks. Good night.